this. You know, as a trainer, yeah, I was like, he's doing this. So yeah, that's how I put everything together with this one brother's help, and you know, that's what I started doing. So I was like, well, yeah, glorified bodyguard or whatever. You know?
Right. Yeah, just having a back, you know.
Yeah. So how did you become a player?
Older women.
Older women. You started playing older women?
Older women.
I tell motherfuckers to do that shit because they got money, they got cars. They'll treat you good.
Older women.
How old?
I was 17 when I had my first older woman.
Really? How old was she?
I think she was I was 17. I think she was pushing maybe 47, 48.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was 17. I met a girl in William Land Park down there. That was 47.
Yeah.
Her husband had died. She was a white chick. And, you know, I had my boys. You remember a battle between the blacks and Mexicans back in about 76?
Right.
That we would cause that. Because I had this 2 deuce and a quarter, lecture 225. And I had my boys with us. You know, we all taking martial arts and shit like that. And I said, let's go to the park and practice picking up girls. You know, so we rolled down there, and I said, see that white woman over there? I'm going to go talk to her. So you guys take my car. So I jumped out, and I walked over there. I don't know what I said to her, but we started talking, and she, I know her husband died. When they came back, my friend Tom, I also had a fake 45 in my car. You know, it was actually a pellet gun.
Oh, okay.
But they told me that they got into a battle with these Mexicans and they pulled out 45, and pretty soon it was everybody was fighting blacks, Mexicans, you know, they're doing the martial arts, and they all jumped in the car and squeezed out trying to get me. Fuck them, I played because I was over there making out with her, you know, feeling her tits and shit like that. You know, 17, you know, you got some boobs, you're kissing and shit. Dick was hard and shit. I was gonna take it back to her place. I went to Fort Lauderdale to get my first piece of ass.
Oh yeah.
I had professionals.
Oh yeah.
Stringed out.
That's back in the day. Fort Lauderdale was the spot.
Fort Lauderdale, yeah.
You was something, man.
Yeah. I didn't wash your hand for a week, man. I smelled her in my hands on the way home. You know, that pussy.
Yeah. And they were glad to get on Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Hoes was, man, that was Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, man, them hoes was, and they were serious with it.
Mm-hmm. My first, you know, that girl, she was, I think she might have been loud. She has some thick, you know, little short, thick legs and ass and titties, and, you know, she had that blonde afro and shit. I'm not sure if she was black or what if she was, but yeah, that was my first piece of ass.
Yeah. Fuck old Sacramento, man. They need to get some iconic shit for the team. You know, put a mount on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. Shit, you was
worse than the spot.
That's right.
They had the hoes walking all around their blocks.
Oh man.
The cops are down there and shit.
Oh man.
It took me a while before we went down there. I tried it a couple times. I went down there. I remember that Star Theater down there was down there.
Oh yeah, right.
I go down there and I cruise down there afterwards. I just cruised the block for a while because my boy was going to the service, so you know we said, let's go down and get you hooked up.
Right.
And, you know, I'd stop there and the cops say, move your car. So you know, so anyway, let's go to the next one. So you say you started becoming a player with older women,
right?
And they treat you well.
Very well. Yeah. Very well.
Food.
Well, I mean, I was, you know, what I don't want to say I was like a son, you know, because sons don't fuck it up. That's right. Sons don't do that. Yeah. But I didn't have anything to worry about.
They taught you good too.
They treated me good, taught me good, and I mean, actually, man, that was the life. And ever since then, and then you know, I learned a lot. I learned how to be humble. I learned how to be respectful, and you know, I learned how to just be a man and treat a woman.
There you go. You learn how to knock the shit out of the pussy too.
Yeah. Oh man, beat them walls up.
However they want it. Yeah.
But then you know what? They always made sure you were taken care of. They made sure you had what you need. You know, you could say making me lazy, you could say doing this and that, but you know what? I never had to go out, take something from anybody. I always did what I had to do. I always had money in my pocket. I had a place to lay my head. And if I needed a little conversation, they gave me encouragement. So hey, you can't go knock.
Don't knock.
I don't knock it. If you ain't ever tried it, hey, don't knock it.
Shut the fuck up.
Just handle your business. You know, it is what it is. Call it what you want, but it is what it is. And that's just the way it goes, man. And I love it that way. I have it no other way.
That's how I am.
I have it no other way.
What you seen on my...
Yeah, I have it no other way.
No other way.
And you know what? And I'm glad God put the women here.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, God.
Yeah.
Because I had hell of a trying to fuck me in the ass. I had problems. I just couldn't go there. I had problems, man. I just can't see it.
This is not our nature.
And then it's just so beautiful, man. When the women...
The curve of the body,
the art, I call it art.
Yeah.
I call it a work of art.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, it's a work of art just talking to them. And just, I don't care if they're mad, angry, or something. If I can just throw my little conversation at them and just get a laugh, or just break that moment, man, I'm feeling like $1 million.
I used to be into that. I used to glorify when they get mad or catch me at some shit. You know,
Yeah, right, yeah.
playing. And my fun was to talk them back into bed.
Oh.
I love that shit. You know, they're all mad as shit, and you just start talking to them. And, the priest, the smiles come out. You got it. You know, that was what the challenge was.
Yeah.
Getting the pussy was easy.
Yeah.
The challenge was keeping the pussy.
But you know what? They be angry. You know, we be angry at them, and all they got to do is just splash that roll over. Oh man, whole shit done changed. Your whole thought they went off, man. I can't.
Yeah. So take care of business.
Just take care of business, you know. Oh, Daddy, come on over here and lay down. You know what I mean? You know, and it's some of them just, you know what? I done ran into players, man, and just love the conversation. Just love to hear them say Daddy. You know, tell me, come here, Daddy. That's not, you know, Daddy. Rub your shoulder and rub your back. Daddy, ooh, Daddy, ooh, you know, pick your clothes out for you. Yeah. You know, just like a woman to tell you, man, I love to see him dress. I love my man to dress. I like to see him in this. A woman, man, is her mind. It's just, you never know. You can drive yourself crazy trying to figure him out, because you never will. You never will. I don't care. You say you're a genius. I know that the psychiatrists have problems. You know what I mean? And she just ain't out there nutty. Just you know, he's got problems because you know you can't figure them out. You know, next minute they like this, 1 minute they like this. I mean,
they can be that way.
They can be that way.
Okay. What's the best way to tell a chick that you don't want a relationship with her? You just want to fuck.
That's never easy. That's never easy, but it can be done.
Just tell them.
You know, just be, yeah.
I've heard a lot of women say, just be upfront with us. You know, if you just want some pussy, let us know.
But then again, a lot of them, they say that shit.
And they don't mean it.
They don't mean it.
But they put it out there.
A lot of them will say that.
If they're not real with this shit, they're going to be unreal in the relationship.
You just keep it moving.
Yeah.
You say it come real. You know, I came real, and this is how you want to act. I'm gone.
Yeah. If you can't handle it,
I'm
we
gone.
don't need to be together.
You know, don't.
And don't watch it come crawling.
Right.
Like brother.
I'm keeping it real.
Yeah. And also, you become more of a challenge to them when you do that too.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That whole challenge thing, because I've had women compete with each other, and then they call each other up. What do I tell you?
Yeah.
That was actually when my life was a mess, and I was running my game tight. You know?
Right.
When I first started becoming a player back in when I was 29 years of age, 28, 29 years of age, you know, I had these two broads, you know, both the same name, calling each other and shit. Then I had another one off to the side that was used to be, you remember Willie Brown?
Yeah, oh yeah.
It was one of his women. So I was rolling the big leagues too.
Oh yeah, the big leagues.
And then, you know, every Sunday I would go to her house, and she would make me this. I guess it was some type of. She would put garlic on some type of prime rib. Yeah, she would make me prime rib dinner, and we have sex. I spend the night and go, So I disappeared on Sundays, and for a while there. Anyway, they'll call each other and ask each other, "What do you say? That got to be a fucking mess." But one stayed for 8 years, another stayed for 4 years with the shit.
Shit, something was good.
The dick was good. And I hit the minds.
Yeah,
I started learning about that stuff back in that age. Talk to a woman during sex and stuff like that.
Right.
How do you deal with a clingy, emotional chick?
That's a job.
Yeah.
You really have to dig into your shit, your bag.
Yeah.
Because it depends on her hang up, man. It depends on if she's really been fucked around. You know what I mean? You had a chick like that that's really been. I like men, but I just can't trust them. You know, I don't want to fuck a woman. I don't want to go that way. But I gotta have a man. And they be tore up, man. I mean, emotionally.
I always tell them, you can't trust me. I tell them, I'm gonna be your worst nightmare. I tell them up front.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically.
That way they ain't got nothing shit to say. Hey, they ask you, are you a player? Yeah, I'm a player. Keep stepping.
You know.
That's what I did.
I tell them.
It worked for me. But it was white chicks.
Right. But,
Sisters, they're a little bit hard.
whatever you want me to be.
Yeah.
You know, whatever you want me to
A
do.
lot of times they look at them players. I mean, come on, let's be real. They know we're players.
Yeah.
You know, they knew I was a player.
Yeah.
Shit. Like what Jovina said when she saw me, you look like a super player getting chick in the room if you want it.
Yeah.
Like, where is she? Right here with me.
Right. Because
They knew.
Yeah.
They like players.
They always holler this trust.
Yeah.
This
So
trust.
when they go for the was just gonna break their heart.
Right. It's
They're gonna fuck
trust.
them over.
It's trust. That's their thing. It's, man.
Yeah. You
And
can,
you know
can
what?
trust me
You know what? You
to
know,
have other women.
you know what? Right. I'm just gonna.
That's for me.
If you're looking, if you're looking for a man that don't have another woman, that ain't gonna mess with another woman, then take your ass to the moon.
Thank you. Take your ass to the goddamn moon.
Go to the moon.
Yeah.
Go to another planet.
Yep.
Cause it ain't gonna happen.
Yep. You fuck with this player shit.
You're right. It ain't gonna happen. If you're looking for Mr. Right, it ain't gonna happen.
There you go.
You can go to church, whatever. Well, I'm gonna go to
You might find a
church.
brother church. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Church brother, but I don't know.
everybody
The moon was a better place.
Everybody wants something new.
Yeah.
You might want something different. You might want something different then. This one here ain't doing the job.
Exactly. If you guys ain't getting that pussy right, your knees ain't getting that. How do you maintain a relationship with your main chick, but still keep other hoes on the side without getting caught up? And that's depends on you up here. You gotta have some game, brother. You gotta not get them. Keep your heart in check. Like I keep telling you, you can't even go fall in love with every female that comes along. You know, because the way I like to think of it is, for me, what worked for me was, I thought about, okay, well, she probably has a man side anyway, so we just do this. We're having fun. We come together. It's her and I. When she leaves, it's whoever. But as long as she's here, she's under my roof, or I'm in her presence. We're together. We're having fun.
Right.
That's for my side chicks. The main chick, you just gotta keep your heart in check. I don't. How do you?
Well, the shit is hard. Like I said, the shit ain't checkers. It's chess. It's all in your mind.
Yeah.
If you got a conscience, don't do it.
Exactly.
Because your conscience is gonna eat you up.
It will.
You can't be a player and have a conscience.
You cannot. You get it.
It's gonna eat you up.
Yeah.
It's gonna eat you up. Because you're gonna say, well, I got feelings for this. Because I'm gonna have feelings, and this man's here, I got this one over here. And it's slightly stressful. The shit is stressful.
And you be sweating there.
You be sweating, right, this and that. Cause like they say in the songs, trying to love two is hard to do, they ain't never lie. Because you gotta lie here, you gotta go over here to do that. Keep it fucking real.
Keep it real.
Just keep it real. That's all I can say, because you can't love two, it's hard.
Okay. What are your thoughts on the current state of hip hop? And we were just talking about the faggotry in hip hop earlier before we got here. What are your current thoughts on the current state of hip hop? There, brother Jake.
It's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard for me to judge another man because it is what it is, and maybe he had his reasons.
As far as
for him being the way that he is and the way that he's, the way he carries himself. And that's
who in particular, rap artists or
all of them. All of them, really.
Yeah.
All of them really. They say this, but then again, they used to hide the shit.
Most of them are full of shit.
Yes, but they used to hide the
gangsters.
shit. Yeah.
No. And all that homosexuality doing shit.
No.
Homosexuality seems like it's taking over the whole hip hop thing, and it seems like behind every black record company is a white man back there,
right?
Pulling strings,
right.
And they have a team of people, that style these guys and all that kind of stuff. So what we're seeing is, the whole feminization movement that's going on, fellas, is coming from the Caucasian end of the people back there. Is feminizing black males. For some reason, Caucasians in Hollywood and in the music industry, they have a problem with the black masculinity. Like you go to the movies, they always put a black geek in there, like some fat boy. I'm watching a show over in England right now. Like I just watched one episode of it, something about wizards and aliens. It was some kiddie show. Anyway, I noticed that they had. It's the shows are for white folks. You know, we're the minority. It's
Right,
show.
right,
It's
right.
their TV.
Right.
You know, so they're going to put the people in positions of power that they want to see. They don't want to see a cool black dude in there, you know, all buffed out and shit like that. Running women. They don't want to see what really is going on. They want to, you know, it's all imaginary. So let's put these, you know, these weak punk motherfuckers in these roles, and these geeks, these fucking geeks. It's a cool dude.
Right.
They don't use jocks.
Well, if they don't kill him first.
They don't kill him.
If they don't kill him first,
so they put him in the fucking dress.
Right.
They shoot him in the ass.
They're gonna punk him out.
Yeah.
They're gonna put him as a softy.
Yeah. So in the rap industry, you know, it's the same thing. You know, they're really working on feminizing African American males through every genre they can. Right. And that's what the kids don't see that's going behind it.
Yeah, because you know,
only of our record companies.
Oh, right.
Behind people that invest the money are the white folks.
Right. And you know, they really have a problem with that. You know, only time we get to see, I don't know if you ever remember this show, it was A Man Called Hawk.
Actually,
it was A Man Called Hawk.
What's it about?
He was one of those brothers that find people. He used to work with the guy from Vegas. He used to be on that show. It was A Man Called Hawk.
I didn't really see it that often because I was out in the streets, but yeah.
And oh my God! I mean, that was he was just like Link on the Mod Squad. You remember how Link was?
Yeah.
Link on the Mod Squad.
Diving on motherfucker, yeah.
Oh man, I couldn't wait to get to that fucking show.
Yeah, now I can hear it. I was saying,
you know what I mean? Because he was so masculine and got to be, you know, and they
big afro
and tall and get the white folks in the ass, and you know what I mean? I mean, you know, shit, get away. You know,
going back to fellas.
We're going back, man. But I'm just saying, and they just they twinkled that down. You know, they just watered that image down. And a really strong sister we had was Pam Grier.
Yeah.
You know, Sheba Baby, black. You know, I mean, you know. But now you don't see that no more.
You don't see. You see the fat, sassy black chick.
Yeah. You don't
sassy.
You
don't see a strong black sister in nothing.
You know what? I got a chance to look at.
And there's a real problem with that.
You know what? What's really fucking me around in my head now? I don't know if any of you guys get into reality TV, the reality shows like Basketball Wives and all that. And I went behind the scenes of that Basketball Wives shit. Why does the black woman have to be really don't get along with each other? They have to want to fight each other to get in a group, and you want my man, fuck my man, this and that, he said this shit. And then they put the label basketball. Is that because the sport is dominant black, and you got to put negative with it? Well, that's just the way I'm looking at it.
That's what we see.
But I'm quite sure, and it just fucks with my head. Because I was.
That's good you were aware of it, though. A lot of brothers.
Yeah. I'm very aware.
You see what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, like I said, I'm old school. And like I said, man, seeing Lee, doing his thing and diving in there, and man, that was I made me feel.
That made me feel too,
yeah. And seeing A Man Called Hawk, my mother loved it. You listen to the women, man, that's all they talked about. You see that bald brother and he's standing up, this is what they trying to keep away. But you watch this shit, the white guy always got to kill a few brothers, and then he gets the girl.
I remember, what was that? I used to actually like that, but what was that? Clint Eastwood, pull out that. Took out all that, 5 minutes, pull some long ass pistol out.
Right.
And the brothers just stand there.
Right. The fear,
shaking and quaking and shit.
Right.
I actually loved the shit back then, but I saw what was going on.
You see what was going on. He had to be the man.
Yeah.
He got to be, I got these brothers in check.
Yeah.
They fear me.
Well, punk. Did I find 2 shots?
Yeah. And you notice he surrounds himself nothing with brothers.
Yeah.
If you look at the movies, some of them, he's shooting a bunch of brothers. The brothers are the bad guy. They robbed this bank, got the fun. It's always the brother's the bad guy. Yeah. The white guy got to be strong. Yeah. That's why I dug the shit like the Mac and movies like that.
That was damn good.
I dug shit like that. Because back then, that's what was happening. Goldie, you know what I mean? Get out of prison, looking for his way, he left being a pimp, come back, be a pimp, But you know what? I talked to this black judge in San Francisco, he's a judge, and he told me that when he goes to get in the car, what's the first thing we do when we go get in the car? Turn on the fucking radio. Turn it to listen to music. And he said he was around these guys, these pimp guys and everything. They where he went to school, and not to do the shit that he was doing. You know, they